Congresswoman, thank you so much for your time. I want to start with security at the U.S. Capitol. You attended one of General Honore's briefings on security improvements. What did you take away from that briefing?
Thank you for having me on. I did attend the 8 p.m. briefing. It's a bipartisan briefing. They had done 3 throughout the course of the day. And General Honore, along with an entire school of generals and experts, presented their 5 weeks worth of findings. And number one, I want to compliment them on the way they dug in and took with such seriousness and solemnness their undertaking, but also to note that it was a 5-week study. There's much more to be learned, but they were very clear in a number of recommendations. Number one, we need more personnel. Capitol Police needs more people, men and women, to serve. Number two, our infrastructure needs enhancement, whether it's the hardening of doors or portals, the fencing, what will ultimately be done with fencing. We need to keep the Capitol open and welcome, but we have to keep it safe. Number three, very clearly, we need to invest much more in intelligence and intelligence folks within the department in order to make sure the communications are clear and are very well understood. And a fourth thing that I thought was very interesting was final authority has to be with someone. It needs to be not with a board where you have, as one of them said, a debate society when a crisis hits. It needs to rest in somebody who can make the call, to call in the National Guard, to call in the extra bodies to help. So they said we need to invest. I think they're absolutely right. We need to secure the Capitol, not just for members, but for staff as well as for visitors.
Congresswoman, can I zero in on that for a moment? That is the issue of the security around the Capitol. Many of your colleagues want the fencing that is up to be taken down. Do you support that based on what you've learned since January the 6th? Do you believe it is possible to both secure the Capitol and ensure public access to the People's House?
I understand that wish, but I think we don't take it down until we have it secure. They've talked about a different type of fencing. Certainly the removal of the fencing and the razor wire will be a welcome subtraction, I'll say. But not until we have adequate security. So they have another interim type of fencing that they are planning, and then an infrastructure, a device that literally would drop into the ground. So I think it would be premature to take it down unless we have the other interim security in place.
As you've probably seen the list of suspects and individuals involved in this, one that was notable was the State Department aide, an individual who served during the Trump administration, who actually had top secret security clearance. He was there on the Capitol grounds on January the 6th. He is now charged with attacking police officers. Federico Klein, I believe his name is. Were you surprised to hear of that?
No, I think I'm shocked by all of it still. I was there in the Capitol on January the 6th. It's still mind-numbing to me that this actually took place. Just today with the Speaker, I had the chance to meet Officer Michael Fanone, who, as you know, sadly was tased by Americans, was unconscious, suffered a heart attack. He's the father of 4 daughters. So we had the chance to meet with him. He was stunned by the hand-to-hand combat, Americans against police officers. So the whole thing is stunning. That someone who was within the administration was a part of it is not surprising because this president incited it. No wonder that someone who was working within the administration would be a part of it. They too were radicalized by the former president.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.